Actually really nice. Ooh, and a Brutal Cathar off the top. And this is absolutely brutal. Now they get their double Brutal Cathars. This is, oh, I hate the Brutal Cathar matchup. Oh, it is called, oh, this is absolutely the craziest Brutal Cathar mirror match, ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse. Welcome back to another episode of Man, and today we've got a juicer for it. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to join the Discord in the pinned comment below, and let's go ahead and get right into this. So we got weenies. This is technically not white weenies. This is technically Orzhov, because we got the Preacher of the Schism. Now, the only reason why we're running this is because we got Delney, Streetwise Lookout. Creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Pretty awesome. And if an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers, it does it an additional time. So this is basically the only black card that I kind of like scrounged through. I mean, there could be something that I'm missing, but this is the only thing I could find with power 2 or less that has like a trigger type of ability, and it is really, really nice. If you have the Delney out with the Preacher, you get multiple triggers, multiple 1/1s. It does come on pretty clutch here. So other than that, this is pretty much just like a mono white deck here. If you notice, I'm actually redoing the intro. The intro I actually is I was in Mythic last season, but the season reset, so some of the gameplay is from there and some of it is not. So you'll see that's why the ranking is a little bit different, but it just reset. So I actually had Invasion of Gobakhan. I actually ended up replacing it for Thalia. Now, I think Thalia is a little bit better, but like I said, this is almost like a throwback. We got the Hopeful Initiate, like the Recruitment Officer. This stuff was like really, really good. Maybe like before like Eldraine, not Eldraine or either Ixalan, but definitely not since Karlov Manor. Karlov Manor, all of the low to the ground decks is going to be Boros, so I think we can potentially take out Boros. It's gonna be hard though. Definitely is one of the best creature decks in the meta right now. So let's see if we can just kind of go throwback and just see if we can. Obviously, we love Kellan. Kellan is, like I said, everything we have is going to be focused around Delney. Now, you could make a case that we should run the Bat, but I don't really like the Bat because... I don't like the Bat because it makes the mana base even more awkward. So we have the Mirrex, Shattered Sanctum. We're actually running the Thran Portal as well. I don't want to have anything that just gives black only because we do have a lot of these low-to-the-ground white sources. So that's why I'm running the Thran Portal, and we're just running this just for the Preacher. So I think it's a cute little deck here. No one else has, like, really, I don't think, tried anything like this. Maybe they have, but... getting double triggers on your vendor, double triggers on the Kellan, double triggers on the veteran, etc, 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 on the Brutal Cathar. That is the most brutal thing that we can do. But we're going to take Delney, Streetwise Lookout, and we're going to look out and see if we can get some double triggers and just get some freaking wins here with some Weenie, Hut, Juniors here. That is the reason, yeah, Invasion of Gobakhan, I think Thalia is better, but consider joining the channel. That would help me out monetarily as a content creator. It would go a long way. Let's go ahead and subscribe if you have not already, and without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Silmaril, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Looks like a pretty solid opener here. Thalia, Preacher. Well, that was a mulligan, so let's go ahead and give our opponent the friendly mulligan hello. Everybody needs and deserves a friend when you take a mulligan here. So let's go ahead and drop our Hopeful Initiate. Yeah, oh yeah, baby. Hopeful Initiate. This card has been in Standard for about 4 years, it feels like. Novice Inspector. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Artichoke. I actually probably could have swung in, try to get some free damage there, I suppose, because they're probably not blocking here, but maybe, we'll see. Voldaren Epicure. Alright, so no Knight, no Gleeful Demolition. I mean, that's already pretty good by default, so that's kind of cool. I guess we are going to swing in. Well, actually, ooh, I don't know. Should we swing in? I guess not. I mean, they double block the Thalia for sure, right? I guess we can. Yeah, I guess we can. Let's go in for the Preacher. Preacher should be able to apply quite a bit of pressure to them. Knight. Okay, so they do have the Knight. They do find the Knight. How bad is this actually? I mean, we do have double Preacher, which is actually pretty solid, but yeah, not wonderful by any stretch of the imagination. See, Thalia does not help versus this matchup whatsoever. That sucks. I think we're just going to drop this. We'll call white. I mean, I want to keep the Eiganjo anyway. We're going to drop the Preacher, so sure. Create a 1/1 with lifelink. I mean, that could come in handy, obviously. I don't think they trade here, but they might. I don't know. We'll see. They might. They might. The Knight might. More of an alliteration guy, but, you know, rhymes are cool, too. So, I guess should we Eiganjo this thing? Keep the Preacher? I think so. I think so. It's not really the greatest thing, but if we can alleviate ourselves from the Knight, it's going to be hard. There's really no way around it. It's going to be pretty difficult here. Another Warden and another Resolute Reinforcement. So they have another Knight. I think that's pretty much what it's looking like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they don't, I think we're still looking okay. If they don't, okay, that's nice. Warden of the Inner Sky. We got a Spellbook Vendor. A Kellan. Kellan. I think we're still looking at a Preacher swing, right? Hold on. If I swing with Preacher, they still can't double block. If they could double block, I would go for Spellbook Vendor. No, we're fine. Yeah, let's just do this. I guess it's kind of slow and boring, but like, we're getting some value. We're getting some stuff going. The only thing I'm worried about is the Immodane's Recruiter being able to just kind of explode. What was that? What? Let's do that again. Hold on. That was like such a delayed like animation and noise. That was kind of weird, but... Alright, let's just go for Preacher number 2. Feels pretty good. Let's see the Immodane's Recruiter. Do they have the Immodane's Recruiter? If we do, I mean, we have okay blocks. We have the Preacher, so I mean... Epic here. They're building up their board. We're building up our board. They're building up their board. Which board is better? There's the Recruiter. Okay, there's the Recruiter. Don't like this, but the Thalia does have first strike. I mean, wow, they're swinging. Okay, I mean, okay, let's do this. That's a first strike kill. We can live with that. And I guess we'll just go for these little, yeah, we'll do this. We have lifelink. These are pretty good trades here. I think maybe do we take the Initiate? Do we block? Or I want to say no. I'm going to say no. So, down to 11, get a little bit of lifelink, up to 13. This isn't that bad. Gonna go for the Warden of the Inner Sky. We gotta be careful about this Warden of the Inner Sky for sure, though. But this doesn't feel that bad, and we get a Brutal Cathar. I think this is okay. Do we swing in? Yeah, I think we're gonna swing in here. Let's swing in with the whole crew. We got the Hopeful Initiate and the Preachers. We do get our little 1/1s. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Bang, 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 down to 10. And I think we are just going to go in for the Brutal Cathar, take away the Warden of the Inner Sky. I mean, does this deck... Did this deck just go toe-to-toe with Boros? I don't know yet. I mean, we got to be careful. We survived a Knight. Ooh, Gateway. I see... Typically, this deck does not run a whole lot of, like, removal. I think this is, like, the only thing that actually removes stuff in their deck, so... Interesting. Where are we sitting here? I think we're still sitting okay. I mean, yeah, this deck, there's no way around it. If you've been playing Standard, you know we'll get another Brutal Cathar. Well, Brutal Cathar, it feels weird because back in the day, Brutal Cathar was like, you were considered, oh, you're running Brutal Cathar, but now Brutal Cathar, we are like being hipster with this because no one's really running Brutal Cathar, but I'm actually going to do it. Oh, yeah. So now we can't really go, I mean, there's really no reason not to swing all, right? Another Brutal Cathar, which is actually really, really nice. I think we're looking pretty good here. They can't go for the case because they're not going to be able to swing in, right? They're just chump blocking. I think we got him. I think we got him here. Down to 4, up to 13. Drop land and go for Kellan. Do we have a Kellan? I want to make sure. I don't want to go for the Kellan and then we have another one out. I've done that before. I really have done that before. Just drop your second legendary creature, and then you're like, oh, I'm stupid. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we did pretty well. I don't think, obviously they didn't have like the, you know, they probably could have had a little bit better of a start or whatever, but any deck can lose to this deck if they have like the optimal start or whatever, so I don't really feel bad. The point is we still won versus Boros. And they, you know, it's not like they got mana screwed or anything like that, so I do feel pretty good about it. There we go, we take it. I feel pretty good. Pretty good. Orzhov, hello, and welcome to the show. Oh, that was a mulligan. Well, Orzhov, we'll go ahead and give you a friendly mulligan hello. Everybody needs and deserves a friend when you take a mulligan, because mulligans suck. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got the Lunarch Veteran Recruitment Officer. I think we're just going to go in unless they... Am I going first? I actually kind of forgot. If I do see aggro, we're going straight in for this Veteran. I don't know, because maybe... We'll see. We'll see. I think we'll just go in for the Recruitment Officer. If we're on the play, we might as well just put as much damage as humanly possible. Feels pretty good to me. Alright, there's a Swift Spear. Now I'm just trying to think, do I want to trade here? I think I actually do. Mono Red is a little bit more aggro than us, so I think that is probably the correct move. Now that I have a Thalia, I think we still want to drop the Kellan. Let's drop Kellan, actually. Kellan with Delney is basically like the greatest combo ever. Not really, but it's still pretty gosh darn good. Lightning Strike on the Kellan is unfortunate, but meh, we'll be alright. So do I want to get the Delney out? I don't think so. I think we're just going to go in for the Lunarch Veteran first. Drop our lovely Thalia. Thalia does help out these little burn spells, and Lunarch Veteran helps to alleviate the burns before we got it. So we got our Ointment, and we got our preventative measures. They just give it up. They don't even want to see the Delney. They don't even want to see the Delney and the double triggers. How sad. Mal, how we doing here? How we doing? All right, let's go ahead and keep this. Looks pretty good. Obviously, the Thran Portal can be a little bit cute, but I don't know. I still think we got to run it given our deck build here. So, Ginger Brute. All right. Been a hot second since I've seen some Ginger Brute action. Preacher of the Schism. So, yeah, if we didn't have the Shattered Sanctum, we definitely have to get the Thran Portal for the consistency of the Preacher. Excuse me. Let's go and drop our little Skrelv and see what we got going on here. This is mono blue, huh? Okay. Mono blue artifacts? Okay. Oh, this is gonna be the ninja? I'm assuming, because ninja. Yeah, here it is. Prosperous Thief. Okay, ninjutsu. One of them. I think there's two, right? There's Moonstrucker Hacker, and then there's the Prosperous Thief. So what does this one do? Create a treasure token. Okay. Okay. Let's go for the Thran Portal. I am going to call white, because we do have our black source here for the Shattered Sanctum. So definitely do not love that. I definitely don't love that. I guess we're just going to go in for the Spellbook Vendor. Do I want to... I think I'm going to swing in here. Do they have spot removal? This is mono blue. So I think if we are... I'm going to do this. It might seem a little bit weird. But if we're, like, racing... I guess we're racing, right? I mean, they could have, like, a Fading Hope, I suppose. I don't know. It just seems like they're kind of more aggro. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I don't even want to posture. I'm getting a little nervous here. So we do have our Brutal Cathar and our Preacher of the Schism for our turn 3s. I mean, pretty good. Let's see how prosperous you are, Ninja. Alrighty. Let's go for the island. Alright, what we got there? They have a treasure token as well. I don't even know. Do I want to trade here? I don't know. Do I want to trade? High-speed hover pike. Oh my god. Okay. So you're going to tap my vendor out. See, I don't even know. Would I even want to, like, the Skrelv? Would I even want... Well, this is actually colorless, so I actually can't. Never mind. So alternatively, we could have taken the Skrelv to do that, but I don't know. We couldn't even have done that. So now I'm just thinking here. Do I even... There's a decent chance they have counters here. So, you know what? I am actually going to go for the crew. Yeah, I'm thinking they have counters. So if I just drop Cathar or a Preacher, I don't really like that so much. I'm actually going to go low to the ground. Let's go for our Recruitment Officers here. And then go for our Spellbook Vendor. I think this is pretty okay. Obviously, I do not love the Thran Portal here. Was that the right move? I hope so. Let's swing here. I wouldn't really mind another land. I think we'll have to just keep it. This might be a little grindy. So they don't play anything. I'm really confused. They have 2 treasure sources. They didn't play a Ginger Brew. Another high-speed hover bike. Vroom vroom, I guess. Alright. This is a really interesting deck here. Okay, this Retrofitter. What's this do? Up to 1. Oh, this just animates an artifact here, so... Alright, so that's a 4/4. I'm gonna have to block at least the Thief, for sure. Because this has crew 1. Oh my god, we might just be screwed. So we're taking 6 in the air. We can Brutal Cathar the Retrofitter, but they can still bring this back, but as a 2/2, not as a 4/4. There we go. High-speed hover bike. They got it through. I guess it's not so high speed though. Not so high speed. Okay, so I think we're just gonna have to go in for the Brutal Cathar. There's really no other option here. Brutal Cathar, I think we can take away. I mean, we could just take away the hover bike entirely. I would rather them keep the hover or the retrofitter than the hover bike. Don't fall asleep at the wheel. Brutal Cathar. All right, yeah, I think we'll just take the hover bike because this thing flies. We can't really deal with flyers that well, so I think we'll just take you. We'll just let you keep the retrofitter, I suppose. Machine over matter. Okay, so they do get to put it back to their hand. This is an interesting deck here. Alright. We're at 5 life, so they can swing in for 2, so I think I have to be kind of aggressive here. So the Thran Portal, I actually really have to think now. Down to 4. Survive 2 swings. I'm gonna decline, I guess. That's that Thran Portal biting us in the booty. Swinging, swinging, swinging. The Brutal Cathar, I mean, is pretty much good to just block, I suppose. They do have the high-speed hover bike. I guess we're going to have to do this. We do save 1 damage here. Skrelv, no. We're going to save 1 damage by going for the Skrelv, because we pay 2. Now the Thran Portal gives us 1. I suppose that's okay. They want to trade, that's fine. They're taking it. So down to 9. Brute, okay. I don't think they can win here, right? They still can win, but not this turn. They go on a hover bike, we take 2. Okay. We're taking 3, and then we can go for the Thran Portal for 1. I mean, that is possible. One mystery card here. Obviously, if they have like another machine over matter, things are looking pretty sweaty. I would think they go for hover bike right now, right? There it is. Okay. Unfortunately, yeah, the Skrelv is. This is not a color. That's so brutal. So we're only taking 3. So I mean, we're gonna block no matter what happens here. Yep. So I just have to do this, right? Dang, that really sucks. But are we screwed? Down to 2. We couldn't let that, yeah, we just can't let that go through. 2, 4, 6, 7. Vendor makes, I think we're going to be 1 short. I think we're going to be 1 short here. Yeah, they've got lethal in the air. We go for Vendor. Oh, man. 5, 7, 8. Who do you appreciate? Got the Thalia. Thalia's not going to matter, unfortunately. Dang, down to 1. We'll go ahead and give him a good game. Dang, that was a close one, but I got to appreciate the high-speed hover bike. It's been a while since I've seen that thing. Oh, and another one. Nani, how we doing here? How we doing? All right, so I guess this is an okay hand. I'm going to keep it. Can't be that choosy. Oh, well, opponent has a mulligan, so let's go and give him the friendly mulligan hello. And was that a double mulligan? It might have been a double mulligan. So is this like the Leyline deck? I know that Leyline, they like to do very aggressive mulligans, so that might be the case. But otherwise, I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, no Leyline. All right. So turn 1, Lunarch Veteran. Not sure exactly what we're playing against, but, you know, the Veteran does come in handy versus, like, you know, well, every deck Boros Convoke. There it is. So there's the Boros stuff here. Assuming that's what's going on. I mean, I guess the Portal we do kind of want to get down because it does become untapped at some point. Then we lose life. No, let's actually not. Let's not do that. Let's get our Hopeful Initiate down, and hopefully we can get something underway here. See, I'm assuming there's just no way this is not Boros Convoke, right? But thankfully, they actually do start off relatively slow, so that's nice. Thalia? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Do we want to get down the Brutal Cathar, or do we want to go for the Preacher, just kind of like bum rush him? I think, actually, I'm not really that obsessed with swinging in right this second, so let's actually go for the Preacher first. The Preacher does its magic when it starts swinging, so I'm okay with this. We do lose out on the Thran Portal on turn 4, which actually does kind of suck. We can't get the Recruitment Officer and the Cathar down, but this might just be borrowed. Oh, there we go. Brutal Cathar. Meet my Cathar. So that's nice. So we actually could double block the Thalia here. I don't know. I mean, is this fruitful? Oh man, I really want to, but I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I think the Hopeful Initiate can be kind of useful. We can kind of grow this thing, so it really sucks, but I'll say no. And now we just go Cathar for Cathar. The usual, the classic. Cathar, on your Cathar. Give me back my Preacher. More life gain. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better. We could have double blocked the Thalia, but overall I think this is better. Just fingers crossed, no more Cathar. No Cathar Wars. Cathar... Okay, Adeline, I guess I'll take it. I'll take Adeline over another Cathar. The Cathar mirror match is so awful. It's just agonizing. Alright, what do we want to do here? I mean, if we actually put a counter on the Spellbook... Let's do this. Let's go for Spellbook Vendor. And, we'll put it on the Preacher. Yeah, we'll pay 1 here. I think we'll put it on the Preacher. This makes it 5 toughness. They actually get pretty screwed out here, so... Or should we actually... Yeah, let's just put it on the Preacher here. It kind of sucks, though, the Initiate. I can't really swing unless... Yeah, let's do this. If they want to trade the Thalia for the Hopeful Initiate, 2-3, they'll double block, and then we'll kill a Thalia. I think that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Another Preacher? I guess we'll just keep the Preacher. I mean, the Preachers are good. Yeah, we'll keep the Preacher. Yeah, we'll keep the Preacher here. Alright, looking good here. So they just chump block rather instead. That's fine. Let's go for the Recruitment Officer. And I think we've got the more dominant board. We're gaining life slowly but surely with the Lunarch Veteran. So kind of nice to not see Boros, even though this is Boros' color. So I'm waiting for the red card. Where's the red? Oh, there's the red. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay. So they're swinging with this. That seems a little aggressive. Brutal Cathar will just block you because you're not in danger, but it seems really aggressive from this thing. Guess they do have first strike, huh? See, what would I'd have to do this? They first strike something. Man, I don't know. I think we want to clear their board if they have an Adeline out here, though. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I guess so. They first strike something, doesn't really matter, and then we kill the rest. Okay. Yeah, I think that was probably the best move there. That felt pretty good. Kind of wean down their Adeline as well. I think we just get down another Preacher, honestly. So, sure. Swing. And swing you. We got another instance of training, and the Preacher's going off the invasion. How good is invasion here? I'm gonna say no. I kind of just want a Brutal Cathar or a Delney. There we go. A Delney Streetwise lookout. Absolutely love that. So Death Touch, Scribe, blah blah. Looking good, feeling good. Drop a Preacher. And Recruitment Officer, gain life. I think we're in the driver's seat now. We'll go ahead and pay 1 for this little Thran Portal, but looking good here. And now when we go for Delney, they're not going to be able to block with this Adeline with the nice Vigilance creature, which is actually really nice. Ooh, and a Brutal Cathar off the top, and that makes this at least some sort of a match here. So yeah, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Now they get their double Brutal Cathars. This is, oh, I hate the Brutal Cathar matchups. I hate them. Okay, now the Adeline is really awkward, so we're gonna have to block with this 1/1. Oh my gosh. I think we just take it. Dang. It is called... Oh, this is absolutely the craziest Brutal Cathar mirror match ever. I guess you could say this is brutal. So, Yeah, we're absolutely doing this. Now, hold on. I can wait for Delney Streetwise Lookout. Do we have that kind of time is the question. Do we have that kind of time? Hold on. Should I go for Delney first and then go for Brutal Cathar? Chump block the Adeline. If I go for Brutal Cathar, we get the... I don't know if that's really worth it. I think we're probably just better off going in for the Brutal Cathar. Let's just do this. Let's just go for the Brutal Cathar. Oh, and they just give it up. Yeah, I guess I don't mean to slow roll them, but the Delney thing would have been pretty lethal. Ublius, how we doing here? Let's go. Hello. We'll go ahead and give you a hello. We love the hospitality around here. So we got double Delney, which is, you know, doesn't have to be a bad thing. Actually, pretty nice. If we have Delney with a Cathar, that gets pretty brutal. Well, let's see what we got. Is this Jeskai Control? Okay, I'm assuming that's what this is. I actually I don't really know if I want to swing. Let's actually, most of the time you want to swing before you play something, but this time I'm not going to do that. Because if they have the Virtue, we just swing in. I'm not going to do that. I don't know exactly. I mean, I'm assuming this is like some sort of Jeskai Control. Virtue of Courage. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I mean, some decks just run the white Virtue, and I just don't want to swing in with the Hopeful Initiate on it. It just seems bad, so. Alright, I think our play here is to go for the Spellbook Vendor, and then just try and get the Sorcerer Roll token. Feels decent. They did miss a land drop, actually, so that kind of helps us. You may pay 1. Yeah, I will gladly do that. We give them a little bit more incentive to kill the Initiate this way. We just keep our Spellbook Vendor. Doesn't seem too bad. Do they have another one? They do have another Virtue of Courage. Okay, I guess things could be worse. Things could be much, much worse. They do find that third land, so now we actually have a game on our hands. Cryptic Code. Okay. Interesting. I actually kind of like going for the Invasion here. Let's go for Invasion, and I'm going to put a counter on my vendor here. Oh, see, exactly. I knew it. I knew it. They had this Virtue of Loyalty. Very scary. Lightning Helix, does that really hurt us? I don't think it... Well, it kind of does for the Brutal Cathar, I suppose. We can't play the ward cost on this, so I think I'm going to take away... Yeah, the Virtual Loyalty they just have. I think we'll just take this. Yeah. Pay this. And I am going to swing. We're going to go ahead and scry, and I think I actually want a land. Lunarch Veteran's not really that good, especially with a full handful of our 3-drops, and I would assume they trade here. Yeah, they're going to trade. Which is fine. They do keep the Cryptic Coat, which is not, like, the greatest thing. They do have the Lightning Helix up now, so they have that. Another Brutal Cathar. Not often that we just don't like having the Brutal Cathar, but I do like having the Preacher of the Schism. We're literally, and I mean literally, running black just for this card. Literally just for this card. Virtue of Loyalty, and then they're going to bounce the Cryptic Coat, so that's not that bad. So we can Cathar that. At what point do we want to go for the Delney? Once we have the Delney out, we can start double tapping everything. It feels pretty amazing. And what's going on here? Oh, they have the Lightning Helix. They're going to want... Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we'll let you have that. I am not letting you Lightning Helix my creature. No way. Absolutely no way. We're going to keep this Preacher till the day I die, baby. We preach. What's their play here? They have a I don't think they're going to play down a Cryptic Coat. That makes no sense. Okay, another Brutal Cathar. Oh my god. Okay, well, jeez. I think it's just going to have to be Brutal Cathar here. Yeah, let's not be too cute here. Brutal Cathar on you. Even if they do have the Lightning Helix, it's a token, so we're fine with that. I don't really mind that so much. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, well, actually, I mean, it's not fine, but now they can't go for the other Lightning Helix. Okay, that's fine. How many times did I say that's fine? It's fine. Yeah, let's do this now. I mean, where are we actually sitting here? To they want to give me the Invasion of Gobakhan thingy. I think in this type of matchup, it does prove fruitful. 3-2 with the ward. Another Preacher. We are getting all the 3-drops. Not that I, you know, at this point, do I even care about my land? I think we're just going to go 3-drop, 3-drop, 3-drop. I think we could go for Delney, but this ward is going to put us on ice. So I think we do want to be kind of aggressive. Let's go for the Brutal Cathar. Snatch you up, and now we get the Preacher to go through. Eventually, when we have the invasion, because they're not going to block here, obviously. Eventually, we're going to start attacking the player, and the Preacher is going to be able to start churning out what it actually does. Because you actually have to attack the player to get the Preacher to start going off. So, all right. Atali's Favor. Ooh, okay. For a Cryptic Coat. Oh god, that's actually pretty interesting. So we're gonna need some, I think we're gonna need some land here, right? Another 3-2. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Okay, my turn. Finally getting to some more land, but like I said, the land is actually like semi-awkward here. Now with the only fortunate part with the Delney is we don't get the trigger with the Delney anymore. So I think we're gonna do. These have Ward 2. That's actually just good in and of itself. So, oof. Well, we have to swing in with both creatures here, I think, because they can't be blocked anyway. So let's swing in here. We're gonna get another creature with lifelink. Unfortunately, with the Delney, we're not gonna want to go in. Typically, for power 2 or less, this would work, but now that we kind of buffed up our Preacher, it does not. So what's the player? I think it's just drop another Preacher. We're gonna pay 1, which feels pretty gross. But we do have lifelink going on now. I don't know. If they do get this Virtue, which I'm assuming that is gonna be the case. Dang, we might be screwed here, huh? 3. Yeah, these can't be. This card is absolutely gas. Holy crap. Oh, wow. Yeah, Lightning Helix. Durr. Wow. Yeah, we just kind of got out-muscled. Wow. Budawin, how we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. We are on the draw, but I've got a pretty good hand here. Swampy. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and play out our Skrelv. If they do have the cut down, which just got a funny feel. Oh, okay, never mind. So I have a funny feeling. I was like, I'd rather them just cut down the Skrelv here. Just, ooh. This mono black toxic? Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go in for our Kellan. Sure. And it is close, so I want to swing in with the Skrelv, because at this point, I mean, it's close. I'm assuming they're probably just going to drop some creatures down. So I don't even know if I really want to hold up the Skrelv for spot removal. Yeah, this looks pretty dangerous here. Necrogen Communion. Oh my god, we do have the Brutal Cathar, so that kind of helps. So it won't actually die. So that's going to be our turn 3 play. So yeah, do not like taking 3 poison counters. We have our Skrelv, so I guess we're dying by our own stuff here. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep this going. Yeah, we're just going to have to go in straight in for the Brutal Cathar. There's absolutely no way we're letting this go through. So, and again, that is really nice because that Necrogen Communion, no, just absolutely not. Okay, so now we gotta make a decision. It's got Death Touch Toxic. We're gonna have to block. I think we are. It's brutal. It's brutal, cruel, brutal, and unfair. But we're gonna have to block with the Kellan. Unfortunately, there's just nothing we can do here. We got 3 counters on us. We're not letting this go through. Nope. Yep, I'm not giving them the Brutal Cathar. Yeah, we're gonna have to trade here. I'm not taking more counters. No. In fact, exactly. So draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, poison counter. Yep. Okay. Exactly. So we're already up to 4. Like we just cannot. We can't take counters. By any. There's just no way we can't do that. So, all right. So I think we go for. Let's just empty our hand, kind of. Again, we don't really mind the Skrelv. We'll pay all day and twice on Sunday for the Skrelv here. Do not care at all. Just go for the Initiate. And we'll just swing in. Yeah, I know we could have went for the Sorcerer roll token, but I'm just gonna say no. Alright. Keeping out my Skrelv, I'm assuming they do probably play like at least Drown and Ecor. They play Drown and Ecor, we gotta keep the Skrelv up. Anoint with Affliction. Okay, so I guess we'll just pay the 2 here. Just, I know they have, if they have instance, Drown in Ichor is a sorcery. So we'll go ahead and do this. Call black. If they do have Drown in Ichor, like I said, that is a sorcery, so they couldn't do it in response. So that's the only reason why I did that cute little move there. Blightbelly Rat. Okay. So whenever it dies, proliferate. The Preacher actually is not very good in this matchup. I think we'll go for Invasion of Gobekon. Let's just take a look at their hand. Kind of reevaluate here. Vraska. Oh, God. Ooh, this is actually pretty difficult. I can't really deal with these flyers, though, either. I guess it has to be the flyers. Like, I can't deal with the flyers, so... Dang. Okay. This is really uncomfortable here. I guess we're gonna pay one, put it on the vendor. Swing in. We do have Vigilance with this. Then we get the Scry. I guess we'll Scry for a land. But then they do get to proliferate on the Blightbelly Rat once they block the Initiate. So Thran Portal, yeah, we'll keep the Thran Portal, I guess. It's a land. I know it's gonna come in untapped, but oof, this is uncomfortable. Oh wow, they actually let us have it, which is actually okay. This is actually kind of crazy. Okay, so now we get Hexproof and Indestructible. So even if they do go for Vraska, I can just kind of bust the Light Shield Array if they want to go for like the target type of stuff here. So Anoint with Affliction, yeah, we'll go ahead and bust this so we have no other choice. Okay, that's fine. Hexproof, Indestructible, and then they're going to drop what? This little mosquito thing? I think that's okay. Alright, so unfortunately our Skrelv, the Skrelv idea, if Vraska comes out, they can go for the -2, target creature becomes a treasure artifact. But the Brutal Cathar doesn't actually go away. So, not the end of the world, I guess. I don't think I want to swing with the Cathar, obviously. And do I want to do this, or do I want to get down the Preacher? I think we're just going to do... Well, we don't get to train that way, so I guess we just decline. Let's put this on the Cathar, I guess, because I'm not going for the Preacher. And swing, swing. And we're not blocking it. Well, maybe we should block. I think we're supposed to. If they double block, proliferate. I think we just have to be aggressive. We're trying to erase them at this point, so I guess we'll put away the land, I suppose. Yeah, I don't even know exactly what we're looking for. Maybe just like another Brutal Cathar. This is kind of weird, though. So this is not that bad, though. So we get rid of both their creatures. They do proliferate. We go up to 5. And then they just get a mosquito... a little mosquito thing back. I mean, it's okay, I suppose. And then we just go for Recruitment Officer. And then Skrelv. I don't know where we sit. 5? Okay, now they can drop the Vraska. They give us a good game. I don't know about that yet. I don't know about that just yet. Vraska, they can drop this down, proliferate. They're down to 6. Well, I don't know if they mean good game like they lost.
Is obsolete.
Obsolete. Put the Skrelv as a treasure. Oh yeah, this, I mean... yeah, this is a good game. Yeah, absolutely. So we survived the Vraska and the Mono Black Toxic, but interesting deck there.